Sony and Naughty Dog have completely lost their minds as they have just recently announced the Last of Us Complete Collector's Edition, which contains the definitive versions of both Last of Us Part 1 and Last of Us Part 2 for a whopping $100. Now, how did we even get here? This game franchise is slowly becoming the next Skyrim for Sony and Naughty Dog. The original Last of Us was released in 2013 for the PlayStation 3. Then it was remastered for the PlayStation 4. Fine, I get that in 2014, this was a transition period, and this actually added a lot of good features to the PS3 version. Then The Last of Us Part 2 came out in 2020, and in my opinion, they honestly should have never made this game as the ending for the first Last of Us was fantastic, and this game wasn't needed, but that's besides the point. Then in 2022, we got The Last of Us Part 1, which was a remake of the original Last of Us that went for 70 bones. This was a remake that added a few new game modes, but took away the multiplayer mode and charged full price for a game that came out in 2013. Yeah, it looked better, but come on, man, what were they even thinking with this? Then in 2024, not even 4 years later, they remastered The Last of Us Part 2, which is a game that didn't need a remaster as it already looked fine to begin with. The game was also $50 on the PlayStation 5 if you didn't originally own it, but if you did, it would be a $10 next-gen upgrade. Which, for the record, can we please stop doing that? If I bought the game for the last-gen console, I don't want to pay extra to get it upgraded. And this brings us all the way back to now, as this complete edition is $100. I'm just starting to get the feeling that Sony and Naughty Dog are fixing to milk The Last of Us into the ground, and they will just turn this game into the next Skyrim. I can't wait to play The Last of Us Complete Ultimate Collector's Deluxe Digital Epic Edition that comes out in 2026. To wrap things up, this is a greedy and money-hungry move by Sony and Naughty Dog, and I just wish they would stop doing this.